Good afternoon, YouTube. I always forget to look at where the green light is for recording. I always look at, the picture on the screen. So still working on that. If you're new to the channel, thanks so much for joining. Right now we're on the journey, the bulk journey or the main gaining bulk journey. Today we got some shoulders, some log press, some overhead press, some good stuff. But first I'm going to show you the view of outside because I just finished clearing the leaves and it looks pretty good. And then we'll check the body weight. Hang on. All right, here we go. You ready? Ignore the Jeep. There it is. Not too bad, huh? Yeah, we still got some leaves going on, but got the greenhouse over there. Yeah, not bad. All right, let's check the body weight, see what we got. Oh, you know what? I gotta close the door first. Otherwise, the light shines right on the scale and no go. You wouldn't be able to see. Now, I've got, I would say, more clothes than normal. So, we'll see what this does for body weight. All right, yes, we're probably right around the 207 range, accounting for clothes, maybe 204, 205, accounting for being later in the day. All right, here's the workout plan. Notice I did not write anything yet for log press, and that's because depending on how things feel, I might go back to 175. We're trying out a slightly different stance, so we'll just warm up, and after we do the next set, I'll make the decision whether we go 155 or 175. Then we'll move on to behind the neck press, bumping it up to 145 because 135 we conquered last week. Then we'll do some laterals paired with some face pulls and probably call it. All right, log press felt good. One rep in the right direction. Highly recommend if you change up the form on your exercise, drop the weight a little bit, cut yourself some slack. Don't expect immediate progress based on that change. You might get some, you might have made a change for the better, which is great, but you still made a change. And if your body's used to a different type of form, go easy. Don't blow out something trying to hit a PR immediately after changing up your form. I've done that on deadlifts, on squats, just tweaked things because I changed the form and tried to also increase the weight or increase the reps. It's not a great idea. So net message there, log press going in the right direction. Going to do behind the neck press now, 145. I'm hoping for, what did I say, 8 plus. So we shall see. We did do 12 with 135 last week. So logically, this should be doable for 8. I think it is. Let's go. All right. A little bit of a push, but that's why we're here. A little rest. We'll come back. I might drop to 135, or we might stay at 145. 135. Although I realized in the last video you couldn't actually tell it's 145, so I guess you just have to take my word for it. Or based on the bar speed compared to last week. Always good to double check. All right. Behind the neck press, crushed. Somebody dropped a comment yesterday on, I'm not sure which video it was. Maybe it was an arm day for Monday. Diesel Head, some numbers at the end of the username possibly, was asking with skull crushers, was saying that their elbow always bothers them. And this reminds me I should do a Q&A at some point. I was hoping to wait till like 5K subscribers. Nice milestone there. But with myself, skull crusher, the same thing happens when I go to the absolute limit with the easy bar. With the dumbbells, I seem to be able to go almost to the limit and not have those same issues. So for myself, just going from here to here cleared up most of the issue. And I would push through the beginning of tendonitis a lot of times, and then you run into issues where the tendonitis stays around for 4, 5, 6 weeks, which is very annoying when you're trying to progress. And if you're a home lifter, which Diesel Head said they are also, your options are limited for tricep stuff sometimes. I would say if it was myself in this situation, I would do what I did last time, which was drop the weight, switch to dumbbells, and just progress back up slowly. And a lot of people also recommend, like Alex Leonidas was talking about this with accessory movements, like you can't just hammer the same movement when it comes to some of those single joint movements. Like you want to rotate them out, especially when you start to notice some overuse issues. So maybe you switch to a tricep press down or overhead extension or something else for a while, and then go back to skull crushers again. I seem to do well when I take kind of a week off and do, some press downs, and then I go back to the skull crushers, no problems after that. So sometimes you just need to switch the movement. Could possibly be the form. Very hard question to answer without a video of it and without knowing, okay, how close to failure did you go and how long have you been doing this movement for without, taking a break. Anyway, hope that answers that question somewhat. All right. Hopefully we're in frame here. 35s, laterals. All right. All right. So now I'm going to go face pulls. Probably give it a couple seconds. Those get the elbows sometimes. Yeah, a lot of times it's just overuse or pushing too close to the limit. Could be form breakdown also, but skull crushers. I do have to say, I see a lot of people doing skull crushers like this, where they stop and you build up this point in your elbow where your tendon's not used to anything below that. Yeah, you're going to have issues if you ever push it below that. So I like to do them all the way, pause, even if it means less weight. I know, got to sacrifice the ego a bit. Again, not saying that that's what that person is doing. I'm just saying that's what a lot of people do, is they shorten the range of motion, in hopes that they can do a little more weight, but you're stepping over $100 bills to gather pennies, as it were. Lost count. Shall continue. All right. Lost track a little bit there. We'll breathe for a bit and then we'll be back with some lighter lateral. Just like that, we're back. We're going 22s now. Step over a bit here. I'm going to go thumb around. A lot of exercises, I prefer the reverse pyramid approach. I just think mentally it's easier. Some movements like pull-ups, chin-ups lately. Bench, I've been enjoying the just solid across the board. Same weight, same reps. Rep goal. Whew. Okay. All right. We're starting to get a little something going in the shoulders, nothing crazy. These are nice because I'm forced to go slow and steady. I need to just drill this squat stand down. If you slow your face pulls down, though, you're going to have to use a lot less weight, which could potentially be more beneficial. All right. I kind of feel like I could get one more set. We'll give it a couple seconds here. I'll do a set of laterals with the 10-pounders, and then face pulls, maybe one more set of laterals. We'll rest it. It's a good shoulder day. No tightness at all in the back, so possibly out of the proverbial woods on that one. For a while with the extension, I was kind of feeling some pressure in the back. I think changing up the form to a square stance or just feet next to each other made a big difference there. So got to adapt sometimes. All right, so 10 pounds now, facing this way so I don't hit anything over there. All right, let's get a lighter set on the face pull, and then one more lateral, and that'll be it. Good day though, always a good day. Whew. Okay, toasty. Not horrible though. That's probably comparable to 90 or 100 pounds on a like a gym cable setup, because most of the gym cable setups are basically set up to make you feel strong. So the weight you're actually lifting, based on how many pulleys there are, is typically halved. Feel free to correct me if you think I'm wrong on that one, but I don't think I am. All right. Move this out here. Okay. Last thing, laterals, and then maybe we'll check the shoulder puff, see what we got going. See what time it is. Yeah, we should have time. All right. Let's toast these. Tractor's on the journey. Got a tractor up the road. It is cool. The little feller is a big fan of it. Also, shout out to Brad Van Fleet. Thanks for being a member, Brad, but also thanks for the comment about the Mini-Me pushing the Jeep. All my lifts in the world mean very little compared to what it feels like when I see him start to progress and, you know, start to show a little interest in, you know, 'cause he sees me doing stuff. And I said, hey, bud, try pushing this. He's like, okay, all right, Dad. Just awesome. No deadlifts or squats for him, though. Whew. All right, we'll do some quick uprights here. Loosen up the shoulders. Whew. All right. Whew. Not bad. We'll check the old puff. I haven't done this in a while. And I don't know how the lighting is, so apologies if it's less than expectations.